Okay, students, in the last video, I told the introductory part of functions part 1, in which I covered the basic definition of a function and what are the conditions you need to satisfy for the relation to be a function, and also images, pre-images, domain, codomain, range, and real valued function. And in this video, I am going to focus specially on types of functions, that too one-to-one and on-to function. Student, this part also you studied in 10th standard. Again, we are going to refresh here, but the way you are proving here one-to-one, on-to is different than 10th standard. Okay, so we'll see this in this video, that is types of functions, and then how to prove the given function is one-to-one function, on-to function. Okay, now students, here some diagrams are given. These diagrams are given in textbook itself. I took from the textbook. See here figure 1.27, x, y, this is a domain, this is a codomain. A is mapped to x, B is mapped to y, C is mapped to y, Z is left unmapped. Student, this is also a function, but this is many to function. See, two elements can map to one element in codomain, but one element cannot map to two. That means what? Two students may have one friend, no problem. It is a function. But one friend in a domain should have more than two friends here. He cannot link with more two students in codomain. You understand? So, many students in domain can make friendship with one student in codomain. You understand? But one student in codomain cannot make many students friendship in codomain. Okay. So, don't say this is not a function. It is a function. Okay. But it is many to one function. Next. Special focus on these two figures. Listen carefully. Here, A is mapped with X, image X, A image is X, B image is Y. Z is left unmapped, that doesn't matter. But the basic thing is 1 to 1. That means A is mapped with unique element X, B is mapped with unique element Y. This kind of function is known as one-to-one function. 1 to 1. ஒரு ரோல் நம்பருக்கு ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்டு, ஃபஸ்ட்டு ரோல் நம்பருக்கு ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்டு, செகண்ட் ரோல் நம்பருக்கு ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்டு, இல்லைன்னா ரோல் நம்பரு மார்க்கு. ஓகே, ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்க்கு மோர் தென் 1 மார்க் வராது ஒரு சப்ஜெக்டில். ஸோ ஒரு ரோல் நம்பரும் மார்க்கு. ஸோ இட் இஸ் ஒன்-to-one ஃபங்க்ஷன். ஆர் ஹியர் எவ்ரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இன் எக்ஸ், okay, make a friendship with only one student in Y section, something like that. So 1 to 1, 1 to 1. So it is also known as injective function. ஒரு injection ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோ. ஓகே, ஒரு இன்ஜெக்ஷன் அந்த மாதிரி ரிமெம்பர். Injective function. Another name for 1 to 1 function is injective function. Okay, next. Now, so figure 1.28 represents an injective function. But sorry student, this is 1.29. Next figure 1.29. So now you see the next diagram. See, what is the basic difference between this diagram and this diagram is, here one element is left, one element Y doesn't possess any pre-image. Okay, but in this diagram you see here, A is linked to X, B is linked to Y, C is also linked to Y. First of all, it is a function. Yes, it is a function. No element in X is left unmatched, like this. Okay, but special thing is, here X possesses pre-image A, Y possesses pre-image B, okay, and C also. That means what? No element in codomain, okay, does not have pre-image in domain. Every element in codomain possesses pre-image in domain. So இங்கே கோடொமைன்ல இருக்கிற எல்லா எலிமெண்ட்டுக்குமே டொமைன்ல ப்ரீஇமேஜ் இருக்கு. அந்த மாதிரி இருந்தா அதுக்கு பேரு onto function. What is the name of that one? Onto function. Every element in codomain should possess pre-images in domain. Reverse. No element in codomain should not possess pre-image, means it is not onto function. Now it is not onto function, it is one-to-one. But here it is onto function. It is a onto function. But some diagrams, some functions, they may be one-to-one and also onto. Okay, so those kind of functions are known as bijective functions. But here, onto function means another name for onto function is surjective function. Okay, surgery surjective function. Okay, now function f a to b is said to be bijective. When we will tell bisective, if it possesses both one-to-one and onto. English meaning, name itself indicates bijective, one-to-one and onto. Okay, the students, one thing you remember, one means one-to-one function. ஒரு element ஒரு image, ஒரு element ஒரு image, ஒரு element ஒரு image. Okay, that is one-to-one function. Onto function is your focus is only on codomain. Thus, all the elements in codomain should possess pre-image in domain or not. Okay, if every element in codomain possesses pre-images in domain, simply it is onto function. Okay, even one element is left without pre-image in codomain, it is not onto function. Okay, students. Next, now this definition is given in textbook itself, 1.7, page number 24. Now, okay sir, how will you prove the given function is a one-to-one function and a onto function? Means some procedure is there. You cannot do as you like to prove one-to-one and onto. What is that procedure? You listen carefully. A function f a to b is said to be one-to-one if x comma y belongs to a but x not equal to y. That means different elements. This implies f of x is not equal to f of y. That means they possess different images. Different elements possess different images. That is the meaning of this sentence. Okay. But this one we cannot prove in exercise problems as well as example problems. How will you prove means you have to take this condition. If you want to prove the given function is a one-to-one function, you should take f of x equal to f of y, then you have to prove x is equal to y. One example I will tell here itself. For example, 2x plus 3 is equal to 2y plus 3. Okay, that is f of x is equal to f of y. Then 3 cancel, 2x is equal to 2y, 2 cancel, x is equal to y. So it is a one-to-one function. So like that you have to see. Don't worry, we will see lot of problems in exercise as well as examples. See, instead of x, y, n, m also you can take. Basic thing is, if f of x is equal to f of y, then x is equal to y, then the given function is a one-to-one function. This is the way you have to prove in examples as well as in exercise. Okay. Next, how to prove the given function is an onto function. Okay. Onto function means what? Every element in codomain should possess a pre-image in domain. That is the thing you should remember. Okay. Now listen. A function f a to b is set to onto if for each small b belongs to b. What is the meaning of this one? For every element belongs in set B, there exists at least one element small a belongs to A. At least one element means pre-image belongs to A. Okay, such that f of A is equal to B. Some books will find f of x is equal to y. That is also correct. Okay, f of A is equal to B. That means what? The image of B is f of A. Reverse. Okay, B we are taking in codomain. F of A, it is in a domain. Such that f of A is equal to B. That is nothing but range of the codomain is set B. That means if range codomain are equal, then it is onto function. Obviously, because you see here, what is the range of this one? X comma y. Codomain also same, no? So range codomain are equal means it is a onto function. Okay, so this is the way you have to see. You have to check every element in codomain possess pre-image in domain or not. If it possess, basically it is onto function. Okay, students. So here we specially discussed on one-to-one function and onto function. So one-to-one function means one element, one image. Onto function means every element in codomain should possess pre-image in domain. Another name for one-to-one function is injective function. injection ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோ. Another name for onto function is surjective function, surgery ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோ. Next, if it is one-to-one and onto, then it's called as bisective function, because English name bisective means two, both. But how will prove it is one-to-one function? Take f of x is equal to f of y, then prove that x is equal to y, or f of m is equal to f of n, m is equal to n. It depends on the given problem. Okay students, next video I will discuss some other points regarding this one-to-one function, onto function, which are useful in 1 marks. Okay students, so if you like this channel, please subscribe this channel. Okay, bye. If you like this channel, please subscribe this channel. So I think you got this such that f of x is equal to b. Okay, that is the range of f is b, codomain. Range of f is codomain means it is onto function. Okay students.